Gigs after dark, baby. We're back. We're back in some element fishing. And guess what we're doing? I'll give you 3 guesses. And 2 of them better be summons, because that's what's going on today. I was chatting with my guild a little bit. If you don't know, if you haven't been following my account at all, I pulled a lot of tree twin blades. And then earlier today, I pulled a dupe monk. So I had quite a few dupes to feed into the workshop. And I was going to hang on to the twin blades for the meme. You know, I was thinking about doing like a boxing club, but it's holding me back. There's a couple of units that I really would like to have. So I really want to keep pulling to try to expand my roster a little bit. So I traded them in. We put them into the workshop. We got ourselves a blessing. And we're up to 100 summons, and I snagged a few twilights as well. I thought about buying some more packs and making this just a monster of a session, but I'm trying not to whale out too hard. I've spent a little bit, but I haven't gone crazy. And I don't really want to go crazy just yet. So we're going to keep it here for now. Maybe at some point I'll decide I want to spend a little more. But for now, I think this is pretty good. I think 100 pulls with 4 twilights is really not so bad. So yeah, I had to get the blessing too, because I actually said this in the guild chat. I was like, what if, imagine I do this for all these summons and pull another tree twin. So I had to give myself the blessing as the cushion, so that if I only pull one, at least I get to choose not a tree twin blade if that's what pops up. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. You know, there's a lot of stuff on the wish list. Really anything new and interesting is fine. There's a couple of units. Water Man at Arms comes to mind. I wouldn't mind having any of the barbarians, to be honest. Particularly tree or fire, I think would be fun. There's a handful of units that I would like to have that I think would be pretty nice. So, you know, we'll see. I'm not really scheduled to hit pity. I think if I go this whole session and don't get anything, I probably will go buy a pack. I think I'll buy that'll probably. I think I'm coming out of this session with something. Something new and interesting is going to have to come of this. So, whatever that means. Whatever that means. But let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, it's Saturday night. We're just chilling, having a little bit of a drink. Not getting crazy with it, but, you know, just relaxing, having a good night, farming. I made a bunch of 6 stars. I made a bunch of food, a bunch of 6 stars. Got some fun stuff we're gonna try. So I'm gonna let the animations go. We're gonna slow things down a little bit and enjoy ourselves. All right. Fire Pirate. Here we go. We want lots of gold. We want to see lots of gold. I don't even know. Sometimes I really do think there are time gates. In this game, more so than any game I've ever played, it really seems like there's time gates. You guys haven't seen it. I forgot to go clip it and show you. In my stream a couple of weeks ago, I did a 10 pop, and I pulled 3 fire bomb men in the same 10 pop. There were 3 nat 4s in that 10 pop, and every single one of them was the fire bomb man. You have any idea how astronomically low the odds of that should be? And again, like, just back-to-back fire captains, it almost makes me want to like pause for a moment. Like, let's drop down here and hit a twilight, and give it a minute to move on, because that's suspicious. That's weird and suspicious. Gold straight out of the gate, baby. Let's go. What do we got? I don't even know if I finished my thought. Be the tree bear. Be the tree bear. I don't want any more fire bears. I want the tree bear. He's like one of my 2 most wanted 4 stars right now. I keep not finishing my thought. I don't know what it looks like when a blessing pops in this game. So hopefully we will see it. One way or the other, we will see it tonight. So hopefully it happens in the summons that we have. But we will see it. One way or the other. What do you do again? AoE, and then attack up and speed up all allies, damage based on defense, mark on the A2. You're not bad, actually. You might be nice in some of the, in like Spreader and some of the Abyss dungeons. You might be nice. I've been dabbling in those a little bit today. We got an S on Radiator, I think it's called. So yeah, she might be kind of nice in that. And she's defense scaling damage, which could be pretty handy in there. Here we go, a little gold. My fear is that the blessing's gonna pop and it's gonna be 2 units that I really want. That's like best case scenario, it's a dupe and then someone I really want. But my fear is that it's gonna be 2 units that are really hard to choose between. My event was kind of tough for me. It was originally Water Iron Fist, who I was sold on at first. And then a few days after I rolled a few dupes and got not great IVs, I decided I would try another unit. I got Water Music Queen, who's also a fantastic pull. Then I tried another unit a couple days later and got Fire Surgeon. And I decided to take Fire Surgeon specifically because of Lost Tunnel. But specifically because of the Barbarian stage in Lost Tunnel. Just because of how annoying that was and how easy Fire Surgeon would make it with the rest of my lineup. And I also do like Fire Surgeon. I think there's a lot of utility to be had. I use him a lot now in Guild Wars in my arena defense right now. So I use him in a lot of other places. But like the main attraction for me was like making that Barbarian stage a non-issue. Finally, I've been waiting on Water Sky Police. She was probably my top 5 most wanted that I didn't have yet. So it's nice to finally have gotten her. That's a nice pull. Only interesting pull so far for me tonight, though. And we still do have to get a Nat 5. And we are getting a Nat 5, so. Let's drop down to another Twilight. Let's sneak another Twilight in on them while they're not ready for it. Sometimes you gotta catch them when they're not ready for it. Oh man, poor L. L's trying to get a Dark Sharpshooter, and that's probably my 5th one that I've pulled. That looks a little brighter than normal, doesn't it? Fire Sky Police. I think this is my most pulled Nat 4. I think we figured this out on stream the other day. I think Water Sky Police. I'm sorry, Fire Sky Police is my most pulled Nat 4. I mean, puppet artists are good to pull. I need some dupes for my... I think I need dupes. Do I need dupes for my water one? I might. I think I do, actually. Let's sneak another one in while they're not ready. LD Gold, baby. LD Gold, baby. What do we got? Our first Nat 5. Oh my god. Let's go, baby. I bet my guild chat's popping off right now, dude. Let's go. Dude, when they see that, they're gonna freak out. We talk about that so much in the Discord, dude. The first one. Dark Queen. Oh, wow. Crazy. Speed lead. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good pull. I told you, man. Sometimes you just gotta jump in there and catch them when they're not when they're not paying attention. Gotta try to catch them sleeping. That's how you get that light dark 5, baby. Let's go, man. All right, we did it. We that was one of like our big mountains to climb, was getting our first LD5. I mean, I haven't gotten a regular Nat 5, so I don't know now. Does that count? Do I not have to buy a pack now if I don't get a Nat 5 from this den pop? Shoot, that's exciting, dude. Of course, I just used all of my food. I just 6-starred, I think 6 units. So I'm gonna have to pop another XP. Man, if that was Tree Assassin, holy cow. What icing on the cake that would have been. Oh man. Okay, well, where are we at? We are, yeah, we could do. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll buy a pack. Hang on. Oh, poor load. Poor load. Yeah, that's exciting, man. That's exciting. Oh, man. I'm surprised Deadbolt hadn't pulled one yet. All right, let me grab a pack. We'll do one more. Probably like 50 summons or something. And if we don't get enough Nat 5 from that, we got a LD5, so we can stop. But we'll be back in a second. All right, we're back. We grabbed a pack, used some gems to get another 10 pops. So we've got 3 Tree Illyrium, because that's what we're after. A few more summons here, and then another Twilight. So we'll pop that Twilight. We're gonna jump and try to catch him sleeping again. You know what I mean? We're gonna be greedy about it. We're gonna be greedy about it. Man, imagine I wasn't recording. Sometimes I'll pop a Twilight when I'm not recording. What a shame that would have been, huh? We probably would have just turned on the camera and done one of those "look what just happened" videos. I hope there's a regular Nat 5 in here though. Kinda because I just want to see the blessing. All right, well we're in a water puppet time gate right now, so let's hit this Twilight. And then let's hit a Tree Illyrium. Just to kind of let the time gate pass. And then we'll keep it going again. All right, paying the tax on regular summons, so this one should be a banger. This one should be a banger right here. I could use, honestly, I'm fine with that. I could use some Wisp Catcher skill ups. Hey! Oh my god. Tree Man-at-Arms. Which one are you again? This is an interesting one. This is an interesting one. We have a better speed lead, which is nice. Immune to action bar reduction. I know that. I see that a lot. At the start of your turn, revive one dead ally. 50% HP and 50% attachment. All right. And you can get that down to 4 turns with skill ups. Defense down, max HP damage. Okay. With a good HP IV versus AoE, strip, block buffs. Man, this is such a hard decision. Wow, that is such a hard decision. Man, on one hand, and a defense down on the A1. Man, that is such a hard decision. Ugh. He would be so nice in Guild Wars. And the other one would be so nice in Arena. What's his base speed? I need to see what his base speed is when he's 6-starred. I need will it won't let me out of here until I pick one, will it? I need to see what his base, I guess it's 89. So it's going to be hard to get him fast enough to be the stripper. He presents me with some interesting options for Arena, for sure. He's one of the ones I was specifically thinking about earlier. I think I'm going to have to go with Twin Blade here. As much as I would like to have a Man-at-Arms, if this was water, it would be borderline impossible for me to choose. I actually don't. I'm actually glad it's not, because I really don't know how I would make the choice. I think the Fire Twin Blade is going to edge out the Tree Man-at-Arms. Don't get me wrong, that's a great unit. That's a great unit. He would be fantastic for Guild Wars. But I think Fire Twin Blade is going to edge him out for me and the stuff I do. Types of teams I'm going for. So I think I'm going to take him. He was one of the ones I was thinking of tonight. honestly, when I decided to summon. So it was a twin blade. I just clocked that. It was a fucking twin blade. They tried to do me, dude. They actually tried to do me tonight. Bastards. Yeah, I'll take a fire twin blade. That's good. This all feels pretty worth the trade-ins, to be honest. I mean, I did buy a pack too, but be the tree one. Be the tree one, you little bastard. You little rat bastard, you. I don't want you. I don't want the water assassin. You little bastard. This is my 6th tree gunslinger, I think. I mean, it's been a fantastic session. All right, Dark Music Queen and Fire Twin Blade are nothing to turn my nose up at. I'm thrilled with those. I don't really deserve anything else I want right now, I wouldn't say. That doesn't mean we don't want it. It's not gonna stop me from wanting it, you know what I mean? Tree Assassin or Tree Twin Blade here would be such icing on the cake. Tree Bear or Tree. Another damn monk. Another damn monk? That's my 2nd Wind Monk today. That's my 2nd Wind Monk today. Hang on a minute. I mean, look, I could use him as a skill up. I'm not going to, though. I'm not going to. We are doing... So if I do... Yeah, this cost me 8. I'm gonna just take the 50 summons this time. We're gonna just take the 50 summons and keep this party going. I'm gonna need a little bit more room though. Okay, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's keep this show going, baby. No more Wind Monks. Love him. That's good. That's good, dude. No more Wind Monks. Tree Gunslinger might be my most pulled Net 4 now. It was Fire Sky Police, but he might have taken her spot tonight. Is that 2 or 3 of him we've gotten in this session? Man, I just want it to be a tree one so bad. I just want it to be a tree one so bad. That's so funny. Isn't it interesting how there's like just a unit? Like, I think everybody's gonna have that unit or two that just dodges them. That elusive unit that just continues to dodge them. That's actually insane. Good IV, but that's actually insane how many of those I'm pulling. I mean, I'll get to skill him up now. You know what I mean? I'll have no issue skilling him up. Okay, I need to make a little bit of room here. Who is a unit that I'm probably, at the very least, gonna need some like skilled up food for? Probably a Clockwork. I'm probably gonna need a Clockwork at some point. Because I'm gonna need to build a little fire one. Because he's apparently pretty popular. So let me just make like a couple of loaded up, skill up loaded pieces of food for him. That's so, okay, I think it's definitive now that Tree Gunslinger is my most pulled Nat 4. I think that's a given. Can't imagine there's a Nat 4 I've pulled more of at this point. All right, last 10 pop. I think we're good. Yep, last 10 pop. Let's do it. Don't be all 3-star. Because you know, all right, good. I was going to say, you know, I always say we can't go out on an all 3-star 10 pop. So, another Tree Wisp Catcher. Nice. Okay. I mean, that caps us off too. I think that's probably a good place to call it. That's a good night, man. That's a good night. That's a good summon session. Dark Music Queen, super fun. This is one of the units I had in mind when I started summoning, because I'm working on some stuff for Arena, so I think that's going to be great. Several more tree gunslingers, so I should have no issues. Here's the thing too: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's 7. Yeah, and I guess he's got no stacks, which is weird, because I would have sworn I gave him a few stacks. So there's 7 of him. There's 6 of her. Yeah, I guess it's got to be Tree Gunslinger. I would have sworn I fed him a couple though. That's strange. I mean, I'll feed him a couple now. I'll have one that's maxed out now for sure. How did the IVs go? See, mine has really bad IVs, but I can't inherit them until I max them out fully. We have a lot over here with a +5. Interesting. +5 and 2 to HP. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Okay, well, I reckon we've got some work to do. We've got some work to do. We've got some more food to make. So that'll do it. I hope this was fun for you guys. Probably my most fun summon session in the game. And I mean, we got an LD5. How crazy is that, dude? So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Good luck on your summons if you do any. Hop in the Discord and share them with us if you like. And if you would like me to do your summons, my Discord's a good place to be. We're going to get all that figured out at some point. And I'm probably going to start doing summons for people on stream and maybe in like a weekly video or something. We'll figure it out. But that's it. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you soon.